Have you ever watched a Gen Xer pay with cash, exact change, and then walk out without buying a single thing they didn't come for? Or watched your Gen X dad drive a 2005 Toyota with 250,000 miles while he has $2 million in his 401k? That's not weird. That's psychological conditioning. Gen X is the smallest generation in America, about 65 million people. But they control over 30% of US wealth. And they did it without trust funds, without crypto pumps, and without passive income TikToks. So today, we're going deep. We're talking the childhood that broke their brain in a good way. 10 distinct money habits that seem cheap but are actually genius. The psychological principles behind every single habit. And most importantly, how you can steal their mindset to build your own millionaire story.
First, context. Gen X was born between 1965 and 1980. They're called the forgotten generation, sandwiched between the giant boomer generation, 1946 to 1964, and the giant millennial generation, 1981 to 1996. But being forgotten made them financially invisible, and that's a superpower. Childhood realities. Divorce rates doubled in the 70s. Nearly half of Gen X kids grew up in single-parent homes. Latchkey kids. They came home to empty houses. No helicopter parenting. They learned no one is coming to save you. Economic backdrop. Enter job market during high inflation, 1970s to 80s. Mortgage rates hit 18% in 1981. Saw Black Monday 1987, 22% drop in one day. .com crash 2000, 9/11 market shutdown, 2008 financial crisis, many lost jobs while raising kids. By age 40, the average Gen Xer had lived through 4 major economic crises. Compare that to a 25-year-old today. 2 crises: COVID, inflation. So Gen X's money brain isn't paranoid, it's empirically cautious. They have receipts.
Let's get into the actual habits. These are behaviors that younger generations often mock, but they're the exact reason Gen X builds wealth quietly. Habit number 1, cash is king. They pay with cash or debit, never credit unless it's paid off same week. Why? They watched credit card debt destroy families in the 80s and 90s. To them, a credit card is not a rewards tool, it's a trap. Habit number 2, drive cars into the ground. Average car ownership for Gen X, 10 to 12 years. For Millennials, 6 to 8 years. For Gen Z, 4 to 6 years. Gen X sees a car as transportation, not identity. Habit number 3, repair, don't replace. Broken dishwasher? Fix it. Torn jeans? Sew them. iPhone screen cracked? Replace it yourself. They grew up before planned obsolescence was a business model. Habit number 4, cook at home, pack lunch. Gen X spends 40% less on restaurants than Millennials. Packing lunch isn't frugal to them, it's normal. Habit number 5, no subscriptions without audit. Average Gen Xer has 2 to 3 active subscriptions. Average Millennial, 8 to 10. They call subscription fees financial bedbugs. Small, hidden, and they multiply. Habit number 6, buy used, sell used. Furniture, cars, tools, even clothes. Gen X loves Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and garage sales. They understand new loses value the second you buy it. Habit number 7, emergency fund first. Before investing, before vacations, before upgrades. 6 to 12 months of expenses in cash. Not because they're scared, because they've been laid off. Habit number 8, ignore social pressure. Gen X doesn't care about keeping up with the Joneses because the Joneses are in debt. They'll drive a 2005 Honda past a neighbor's new BMW without flinching. Habit number 9, DIY everything possible. Home repairs, oil changes, taxes, investing, they learn to do it themselves. Why? They didn't have YouTube tutorials as kids. They just figured it out. Habit number 10, delayed gratification is automatic. They waited for Saturday cartoons. They saved allowance for months.
They bought music on CDs, one album at a time. Instant delivery is new to them, and they don't trust it.
Now, the real gold. Why does Gen X behave this way? It's not just being cheap, it's deep psychology. Principle number 1, loss aversion. Behavioral economics says humans feel the pain of loss twice as much as the pleasure of gain. Gen X has hyperactive loss aversion. Why? Because they've actually lost. They watched parents lose homes. They lost 401k value in 2008 while paying for kids' braces. So their brain's amygdala, the fear center, is more sensitive to financial risk. Principle number 2, scarcity mindset, productive version. Scarcity mindset gets a bad rap, but Gen X has strategic scarcity. They don't hoard, they prioritize. They ask, do I need this or do I want this? And they're honest with the answer. Principle number 3, high temporal discounting in reverse. Most people prefer a smaller reward now over a larger reward later. Gen X is the opposite. They'll wait because waiting has always paid off for them. Example, investing $500 a month from age 25 to 65 at 7% equals $1.2 million. Gen X didn't need apps to tell them that. They just did it. Principle number 4, mistrust of new financial products. Crypto, BNPL, options trading. Gen X says, I'll watch for 5 years first. They're not anti-innovation, they're anti-unproven risk. Remember, they lost money in .com stocks. They saw friends get burned by hot tips. Principle number 5, autonomy over status. Gen X values freedom more than looks. A new car gives status. A paid-off house gives freedom. They'll choose freedom every time.
Let's clear up myths, because younger generations often misunderstand Gen X. Myth number 1, they got cheap houses. Reality, Gen X bought homes in the 80s and 90s with interest rates at 8 to 18%. A $100,000 home at 12% interest was $1,200 per month payment in 1980s dollars. That was not cheap. Millennials got lower rates, but higher home prices. Different struggle, not easier. Myth number 2, they have pensions. Reality, most Gen Xers have 401ks, not pensions. Pensions died in the 80s. Gen X was the guinea pig for self-directed retirement. No guarantees, all market risk on them. Myth number 3, they're just boomers light. Reality, boomers grew up with economic expansion. Gen X grew up with recessions, oil crises, and stagflation. They are not the same. Boomers spend, Gen X saves. Big difference. What Gen X gets right that young people should copy? 1, cash cushion before investing. 2, ignoring social spending pressure. 3, DIY skills save thousands yearly. 4, no loyalty to brands, loyalty to value. What Gen X gets wrong that young people can improve? 1, sometimes too risk-averse, missing growth opportunities. 2, slow to adopt high-yield savings or investing apps. Can be cynical about new income streams, side hustles, digital products. Enough theory. Here's exactly what you can steal from Gen X, starting today. Action number 1, the 48-hour rule. Want to buy anything over $50? Wait 48 hours. Gen X does this automatically. Try it for 1 month. You'll cancel 70% of those purchases. Action number 2, 1 subscription per category. Music, 1 app. Video, 1 service. Software, only what you use weekly. Cancel the rest. Put that $50 to $100 per month into an S&P 500 index fund instead. Action number 3, build a liquidity layer. Before you invest another dollar, save 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. Gen X calls this sleep-at-night money. It's not sexy, but it's what lets them take smart risks later. Action number 4, buy used for depreciating assets. Cars, phones, furniture, tools, buy used.
Let someone else pay the 20 to 40% depreciation. Gen X isn't cheap, they're efficient. Action number 5, learn one DIY skill per quarter. Quarter 1, cook 5 meals from scratch. Quarter 2, change your car's oil. Quarter 3, basic investing, index funds. Quarter 4, file your own taxes. Each skill saves $500 to $2,000 per year. Action number 6, do a subscription audit every 90 days. Set a calendar reminder. Go through your bank statement. Cancel everything you forgot you had. Gen X does this religiously. Action number 7, ignore social pressure spending. Your friend bought a new iPhone? Good for them. Your coworker leases a BMW? Not your problem. Gen X's secret: no one is thinking about you as much as you think. Spend on what actually matters to you. Action number 8, automate your savings like a Gen Xer would. Set up auto transfer to savings on payday before you see the money. Gen X calls this pay yourself first. Start with 10%, work up to 20%. In 20 years, that's $500,000 to $1 million.
Here's the most important thing you'll hear today. The typical Gen X millionaire doesn't live in a mansion. They live in a normal house, in a normal neighborhood. They drive a 10-year-old car. They shop at Costco and wear clothes from Target. But they have $1 to $3 million in retirement accounts, and they're on track to retire at 60, not 67. This is the quiet millionaire. No flash, no flex, just decades of small, smart decisions. Gen X figured out something that most people never do. Wealth is what you don't spend. You don't need a high income to be a millionaire. You need high behavioral consistency. And that's the real psychology of Gen X money habits. Gen X isn't weird with money. They're wired for survival. And that wiring accidentally made them millionaires. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one money habit you learned from a Gen X parent, grandparent, or boss? Comment below. I read every single one. If you want more deep dives on wealth psychology, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're building millionaires here, one mindset shift at a time. This has been Build a Millionaire. See you in the next video.